Hey everybody, this is Steve Krause. I'm coming at you today from a slightly different part of my backyard. Uh, Beautiful day towards the end of our spring term together, and that's what this video is about. Just to talk a little bit about the last really week, less than a week of the term, and some of the details that need to be wrapped up, and about the end of time and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to flip back over here and look at the schedule. As you know, during week 7, a lot of stuff going on. Starting on Wednesday, we'll start peer review for this semester social media reflective essay. This is the essay that you wrote or will be writing about your experiences working with social media all semester. And the idea of this essay is it's a little bit more formal and capstone-like of an analysis of the experience, and hopefully drawing in um, uh, quotes and things like that from the assigned readings this semester. In other words, making connections between stuff that we read about social media and the things that you practice. I've enjoyed reading the updates quite a bit, and I think it's always really interesting to find out which sorts of things different people sort of glom onto as a new social media tool that they might want to use after class and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, the point is that we'll begin peer review for that on Wednesday. I will set up groups either before I post this video or slightly after I post this video, but you'll be able to see that on the website. Peer review for that wraps up very quickly on Thursday, and the final version of it is due by the end of the day on Friday. That's right, this Friday, boom, boom, boom. That's how we're going to finish up that social media project. And then the other thing that's going on for this week is 2 more grad student interview presentations, and I'll post those yet this week, by Wednesday or so this week as well. Now, then we're into next week, which is just really, this is June 20th to 21st. Technically, the term ends on the 21st, and so I kind of have both of those days happening. I always think of it as being like a one-day thing because the class that I'm teaching face-to-face only meets on June 20th. But really, what it comes down to during week 7.5, it's a matter of finishing stuff up. So you'll notice that you need to have your 444wordpress.com portfolio all squared away. I posted about that earlier today, so it should be under here someplace. And it's just really a matter of making sure that your WordPress.com site is all neat and orderly and tidy, and that you've taken some care for the layout and design of that page. The Any sort of revisions to the individual contributions, the content strategy, and your individual reflective essay on the content strategy portfolio process is due by the end of time, which is June 21st at 5 p.m. What this means is that on your website, on your content strategy, it's going to bug on my computer screen here. On your content strategy website, you're going to want to have a section where you have links to all the things that you made individually for content strategy. Also a place where you link to the group project for the content strategy, and also a brief essay sort of explaining how the process went for you, what you got out of it, what projects you did, and so forth. Okay, that all needs to be posted by June 21st on the content on your WordPress website. Let me also mention with the content strategy. By June 21st, I also want to get an email from everybody talking about the collaborative process on the content strategy project, especially as it relates back to that collaborative analysis and audit that you did earlier in the semester. Essentially, what I want to hear from you in terms of, and this is something you just email to me, don't include this in your essay, but what I want to hear from you is an email that basically describes what it is that you think you did on the content strategy project, what it is that you think that other people in the group did on the content strategy project, the collaborative part of the project, and what grades you would give to everybody on the collaborative part of the content strategy project. Now, this is the speak now or forever hold your peace clause. And what I mean by that is if your collaborative project went well, if you feel like everybody pitched in and it was a good interaction with each other, then this can be a very short email. You can just send me an email and say, I did this, other people in the group did that, we all did great, we should all get A's, and then you're done. If on the other hand, you feel like there were some shortcomings in some of the collaborative um, aspects of the project, and this is your chance to tell me what you thought those shortcomings were, And if there's seems to be consensus and a pattern, I will adjust grades accordingly. So, like I said, the speak now or forever hold your peace clause. So, just review. Social media project, that's this week. The last of the grad interviews are this week. The English 444 portfolio and the content strategy stuff all due by June 21st at 5 p.m., which is, garbage truck going by, which is for our class the end of time. Let me explain what I mean by the end of time. On June 21st at 4:59 p.m., everything's fine. Birds are singing, children are laughing. Hopefully, it's another beautiful day. Um, Everything's fine. On June 21st, 2011, at 5 p.m. Michigan time, time itself ceases to exist. We're sucked into a void, a black hole, a nothingness. Scary, right? Okay, so here's the deal, what I'm trying to get at. That's the absolute positively drop dead deadline for any remaining work in a class. June 21st, 2011, 5 p.m. If something goes awry and you're not able to get the last of your work in by that time, then you are either going to fail the class or you're going to get an incomplete. There is no after that time. So if you were to say to me, is there any way I can turn it on Wednesday, June 22nd? My response would be, there is no Wednesday, June 22nd. And the main reason why I do this is because, well, there's two reasons. One is because everything needs to have some kind of deadline. Everything needs to have some kind of finish. And for us, that finish will be June 21st, 2011 at 5 p.m. The other reason why I do this is because I'm as interested in ending this semester as you are. So what's going to happen on June 21st, 2011 at 5 p.m. is I'm going to start posting grades for the class, and I will probably be done posting final grades to the class before I go to bed on June 21st. So it's critical that that deadline be met. Okay, hopefully this all turned out. It's kind of a noisy out here now with various things, so I got to check the video, but assuming that this video worked out, I'll post it. And hey, we're almost done. We're almost at the end of what has been kind of a roller coaster, fun, crazy, fast-paced semester. But hey, I hope that you learned some stuff along the way and learned a few new XHTML, CSS tricks, heard about this thing called content strategy, played with some new social media tools, met some new people, learned about online classes. Hey, what more could you want? All right, I'll see you online.